Good morning, everyone. So today is Mother's Day, and I am working later today, unfortunately. I had planned on making ham and bean soup today. However, I don't have any ham bouillon, so I will have to get that later and make my soup tomorrow. But I thought, what can I quick whip up for dinner for the family later, since I'll be at work? And I thought, oh, let me make a bottom round roast. I have one in the freezer. We get our meat from a farmer from Maiden Creek Beef. We went in on a half a cow with another couple of friends of ours. We split the meat, saved a lot of money. It is frozen. Now, this one is 3.21 pounds. And I whipped up some beef broth using my Better Than Bouillon beef base. And I added a little bit of Gravy Master. Gravy Master is something that my mother used all the time. Anytime she was making gravies, beef stew, pot roast, she would always add this in there. It's an old school kind of ingredient, but it does give it a lot of good flavor. So I'm using my Pampered Chef whisk and my new Pampered Chef larger measuring bowl as well. And I am using my Pampered Chef quick cooker and the book that came with it. Now, this is a frozen roast, and according to the meat and poultry area here, any kind of frozen roast, you're going to actually cook it for 85 to 95 minutes in the quick cooker. Now, I kind of thought that was a little long, but then when I thought about it, it really isn't, because when I process meat, when I'm canning it, I do process it for 90 minutes in a pressure cooker, so that's about right. So this will be my first attempt, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my bottom round roast. I'm going to take the lid off of my quick cooker. I'm going to add my bottom round roast in there. I'm going to add my broth. Now, I won't fill it up too high. You really don't want to have a huge amount of liquid in there whenever you're doing any kind of pressure cooking, because you need to leave room in there for the pressure. So I'm going to go ahead and add all my ingredients. Now, I did go ahead and add my bottom round roast in there. Now, according to the directions, you only need at least 1 cup of fluid or broth in the quick cooker to cook the meat. Now, I made up about, I guess, 4 to 6. This is more like 6 cups. So I'm only going to use a little bit. Should have really read the booklet before I started. So I'm going to go ahead and add some broth. And that's about maybe a cup, 2 cups maybe. And I am going to go ahead and I'm going to salt and pepper my roast a little bit just to give it a little bit of seasoning. And I'm going to go ahead and put my lid on. And I'm going to lock it. And then I am going to choose the setting indicated in the chart below. So let's see. I'm going to take this over to beef and pork. And I'm going to adjust the time. Now it's telling me 85 to 95 minutes. So I'm actually going to do 90 minutes. So let's do time. And I'm going to move that up to 90 minutes. I'm going to go between the 85 and 90. And I want to make sure that my vent thing is down. And then I am going to go ahead and hit start. And now that's going to go ahead and cook. Now, I do have canned potatoes that I grew in my garden, as well as green beans. So I don't want to add those in there. They'll turn out the complete mush. So right now, I'm just going to do the bottom round roast in here, and I want to see how it comes out. Ultimately, my goal is to get it completely cooked. I think what I'll do is save this extra broth that I made. And when this is done, I'll add that all together and I'll make a gravy with it. What I'm thinking I might do is shred up some of the meat and do like a small pot of beef stew with half of it. And the other half, I'll just leave it shredded and serve that with like either rice or potatoes and a little bit of gravy. So I'll probably get like 2 smaller meals out of this bottom round roast. So here I am in a pinch, have a frozen roast. And thank God I had my Pampered Chef quick cooker, and it's going to save the day for me. And actually, no work on my part. Quick throw it together, throw it in there. The quick cooker is going to do all the work for me. So now I get to go and sit and enjoy my morning on Mother's Day, and have a complete cooked meal later today for the family.